Next, we'll use the select statement to select from more than one table. So in MySQL, you also have the ability to select data from multiple tables. And in effect, what you're doing is you're joining the tables. In the next example, we're going to have a look at two tables, one with the list of cars which we created, and I've then created the one with colors. Well, we did that earlier, but I added data into the one with colors. And then we are going to use two separate select statements to show you that we've got the data out of each column. And then we will query the contents of those tables to display each in turn. This would obviously be quite a tedious task if we were working with large amounts of data. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some select statements that will join these two statements together, and we can then create a more efficient select statement when dealing with more than one table. So let's have a look at the practical example. So first, let's do a select statement where we will select all the fields from cars. It shows us all the fields from cars. Then we'll select all the fields from colors. And then we have all the colors in our color table, or our colors table. So this is obviously quite impractical if we need to have a table displaying the makes of cars with the associated color. So in other words, we need to join the two tables together. So that will do. So let's say select star from cars and colors. Terminate with a semicolon, Control-Shift-Enter. And now we can see that it has created the table with the car and then the color. But what it's doing now is it's assigning the first entry from the colors table to every entry in the make table. So we'll have the Ferrari being red, the Porsche being red, the Lamborghini being red, and so on. And then it will make the Ferrari silver, Porsche silver, and that's also not entirely what we want. We want it to append the color to the specific make. So how we'll do that is we then need to specify the specific table we are going to use using the dot or the concatenation operator. So we want the ID field, we want the make field, and we want the color field. We want to select those from cars and colors. And then we need to specify using the where clause where some different values are equal to each other. So in this case, we want to check where the IDs correlate with each other, because we know that is the primary key. So where in the make table we have ID 1, we would like that to correspond to the color ID of 1. So we'll say where make let's say cars.id equals colors.id. And there we go. That's the desired result. We have an ID of 1, and that is then the ID that correlates to the make column in the cars table and the color column in the colors table. So that will then join the two tables, and then the output becomes then in effect a join of the two tables and becomes one single table with the desired values.